We have an interesting development. Iran's deputy foreign minister just did an interview with MS Now and said the new leader has not been chosen. He says an interim body of 3 people is running the country and preparing for the election of a new supreme leader. I say, look, looks like they're all over the place and they're trying to control the message. That's my point of view there. Look at this photo, please. That is 20-year-old Kevin Hermening, just a few minutes after he was captured during the 1979 Iran hostage crisis. I'm not sure which one he is, but he's in that picture. Iran, 66 Americans were taken that day. 52 of them were held for 444 days. Kevin Hermening has continued to serve his country since that ordeal, and he joins me now. Kevin, I'm sorry we couldn't pick out the right picture of you there, but you were only 20 years old when you were taken hostage. How were you treated?
Well, I was the youngest of the 52 Americans there. I'm that one facing the wall. But some of those men in that photo, I have to tell you, endured some very harsh treatment. One of the guys spent 425 days, Stuart, in solitary confinement. And it had to be just grueling for him. We had others who were beaten very severely, had teeth broken off, no medical or dental treatment, a lot of blindfolding, and a lot of emotional roller coaster ups and downs during the time. But sure. I was fortunate. I was a young man. I was a Marine. You don't get trained for something like this, but I never miss an opportunity during a time like this to also recall the real heroes in the crisis. Sure. Those were those 3 Marines and 5 airmen who lost their lives during Operation Eagle Claw trying to rescue us. Yeah. You may recall that in April of 1980.
So now tell us what it was like getting out after 444 days.
Boy, I have to tell you, I did literally at Stewart Air Base, not too far from West Point, where we were reunited with our families. When I got off that airplane, I knelt down on my knees and I kissed the ground. And I thanked God for having saved us and brought us home. I'm only imagining today what it would be like for the Iranian people after 47 years to throw off the yoke of the Islamic tyranny that has been gripping their country. And maybe they might have an opportunity to pursue some type of liberal democracy, whatever it looks like. It won't look like American democracy and our republic, but they are really yearning for that opportunity at this time.
You don't want America to install a new government in Iran. You want it organically to come out from the Iranian people. That's what you want, right?
It has to be that way, Stuart. We tried that already in many places on the globe, and it doesn't work well because it has to be the people choosing their leaders, the people choosing the people not only as the head of the government, but also a parliamentary type or a congressional type arrangement where they have local representatives as well. Whether the person comes from outside the country or from inside the country, it has to be an Iranian leader, though.
Do you approve of what Trump is doing in Iran? Seems to me like he's waging total war.
He is. I mean, he has a goal, and I agree with the goal of denying the Iranians, the mullahs, the Ayatollah, the supreme leader, whatever that means, the ability to attain nuclear weapons. You know, if we think back in history, why do we wait so long to not ensure that the Monroe Doctrine in Venezuela, in the Western Hemisphere, protected American interests? Or we go back to World War II. If we could redo it, would we actually have acted on the intelligence we had before Pearl Harbor? We can't wait until it's too late to take action. There has to be some type of preemptive efforts to protect our nation.
But it's going to be very difficult for the Iranian people to get over 47 years of tyrannical Islamic rule.
It will. I mean, especially a populace that has been disarmed by the IRGC and the Basij forces. And, of course, the mullahs and the Ayatollah, they really have controlled with an iron fist what's been going on in their country. But we saw during the Arab Spring, we saw about 7 or 8 years ago, we saw a few years ago, and we saw earlier this year and late last year, the people taken to the streets. When you have so many university students, which was really the impetus behind the 1979 revolution, it was the young people who they didn't want the liberalization, but now the people today, after not being part of the community of nations for nearly half a century, they are yearning for change in their country, in their government, in their leadership.
And we hope they get it. Kevin, thank you very much for being with us today. We really appreciate it.
Thank you, Stuart.
Sir. Still ahead, we told you about it yesterday.